Hey my boy, okay, obviously we only got 9 holes in, but a lot of good stuff. Sorry that it took a bit of a delay to get it to you, but obviously the things we are working on, the setup really helps a lot. So just standing a little more with your chest over the ball, and then obviously we want to match the shoulder plane if possible. It should be about right. Okay. And then as we know, our good old friend, that little bump. Okay, so nice takeaway. Okay, so shoulder plane obviously much better. Now we had decided in November to set the club there, stop the arms, and then we don't have much work to do. Okay, that disconnect there then creates that little bump. Okay, and then that's the one that you pull. Alright, it's a little outside the line, a little, it's over the top, you just kind of bump it a little outside the line because it's on plane, so it can't be over the top. Okay, we can see here in this one, your leg's working really, really well. Okay, you're really driving and clearing that left hip. Obviously the posture is fantastic, you've maintained the same posture, and obviously that shoulder plane that we worked on in December. Okay, really good. Okay, so we just got to then control the length of that swing so that we don't bump this thing, and that's where the pull comes from. I think it happened 3 times out there. Okay, so we just got to keep plugging away. Nothing new, all the same stuff. And then obviously there was 1 or 2 where I told you that your tempo and posture changed at impact. I think the driver off 4, and then there was another one somewhere else. Okay, but you're working really hard. I can see you concentrating and working really hard on that. So put that all together, and some nice alignment with your putting, and we're happy. Okay. I mean, look at you get off. Sorry, I was just actually going to leave it there, but just watch how you rotate and really get off that right leg. This is really quite new for us. Okay, that looks really good, my boy. Keep it up. So you can see a lot of good stuff there. Obviously the setup and the focus on tempo and posture really helping. Okay, so really good there. We can see that shoulder plane much better. None of this. Okay, so we're going to work really hard because I do think this is the way to go. And just after we did it, you played some of your best golf. And it ties into what you're trying to do anyway, in terms of neatening up your tempo control and your posture control and everything like that. Okay, so once we get here, okay, just set the club. Alright, no independent movement of the elbow and the arms. Okay, and then no bump, and then try and get it on line there. Okay, that's we want to get rid of that. Okay, so from there, okay, stop the arms there, let the club set. Okay, and then you just do everything else that you do. You can see how nicely that left hip is working. You can see how nicely that posture is maintained. And you can see how you're getting off that right leg so well. Okay, all looks so good. Right, so we're going to go really hard on setting that backswing. Flatter, shorter, more compact, I guess. Okay, but still setting it. I think that's probably what happened. You probably started going there. Okay, and then you weren't setting the club. So now you lost speed because the shaft's not working. Okay, everything the same there, and then just set it. Let that club head fall, and it'll be perfect, nicely right on plane. We just turn and go the opposite direction. Okay, so we just work a little bit on that when I see you. Otherwise, yeah, shoulder alignment and stuff that we had spoken about in previous weeks was looking really fantastic. I'm really liking your focus points and your discipline in terms of picking a target and lining up correctly. Okay, I think that's also making a difference. Okay, so keep in that discipline setup, great posture control and tempo control during the swing. Those are all your on-course thoughts. Okay, they're really, 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 really good. Alright, and then just get this technical thing set and on plane, not disconnect, bump, and then try and get it on plane late. Okay, that's not going to match up nicely. Okay, I'll talk to you soon.